Hello everyone, today we are going to be checking out this 1961 Custom Shop Les Paul reissue. And I know you might be thinking, hey Ben, that is not a Les Paul, that is clearly an SG. But technically you would be wrong because in 1961 they did away with the original Les Paul design and redesigned it to be like this. So interestingly enough, this was the Les Paul at one point. I'm going to be demoing it and going through a bunch of different tones. I'm going to be doing some clean tones on neck, middle, and bridge, and then I'll be doing some dirty tones on neck, middle, and bridge. But before we do that, we're going to just get to some specs on this guitar because I feel like that's important to share. This is a solid one-piece mahogany body, and then we got a mahogany neck too. And we got PAF style pickups. Stop tail bridge, which is really good for intonation, in my opinion. 2 volume knobs, 2 tone knobs. We got a rosewood fingerboard, and that fingerboard has a 12-inch radius. And then we got medium jumbo frets. So, in my opinion, this guitar is absolutely incredible. I have no complaints about it, and I actually believe the SG is underrated to a certain degree. But let's get to some tones. I hope you guys really enjoy the video. So there it is in all its glory. I think the SG is one of the best guitar designs ever made. I think it's criminally underrated because there's only a few really hugely popular guitar players that I can think of that really rocked SGs back in the day. But I did a comparison video on the Les Paul and the SG a little bit back, and spoiler alert, I actually prefer the SG a little bit more because it's so lightweight, it's really comfortable to play, and it really cuts through a mix super well. So beautiful guitar, got no complaints about this one, and I'll actually share a little story about how I got this guitar. I was inspired to get this guitar because I saw an interview with Paul Stanley from Kiss about his guitar collection, and he pulled out this same model, 1961 Custom Shop Les Paul. And he said in his huge collection of vintage guitars, this was actually the guitar that he used the most on one of these Kiss records that he recorded because he believed it sounded best. And I don't doubt that for a second. I love vintage guitars. I have played a lot of them, and some of them have just absolutely blown my mind, but some custom shop stuff has blown my mind too. And an amazing guitar doesn't need to be old. But when he said that, I kind of started to look out for one of these, and shortly after that, the lowest priced one on Reverb popped up in Jacksonville, Florida. So I decided to go drive up, grab it, and it was literally the morning of a gig. So I drove up to Jacksonville, got this guitar, and then actually drove the whole way to the Villages and played my first gig with it. This is one of my favorite guitars I have owned to date. I would highly recommend getting one of these if you're looking for just a complete rock machine. So major shout out to Derek Trucks, major shout out to Angus Young, Tony Iommi. Any SG player out there, I think that you chose a really good instrument to make your main one. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time.